Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 40 of the Adobe XD tutorial series. So today we're going to talk about how to import text and modify text inside of Adobe XD. So in order to import text, just go to the menu right here and then just go to import. Select the drive you want to import the text from. Just choose the text that you want to import, and it supports all the TXT files just like this. So you can see that it supports the TXT file. So once you press import, you can see that the paragraph actually appears in. So another way to write text is just go to the text tool, type it in just like this without creating a text box. But usually I like to create a text box by clicking and dragging the text box just like this. So now I have this dummy paragraph right here, and over here on the right side you can see that the properties panel changes to the text properties right here. So this is the default text that it is using, so Seago UI. So if I were to use splash, you can see that the icon changes just like that. So I can resize this to get more text out here that I actually had in the design. So now over here I can select any text that I want just like this. So that's the playbill, that's the pirate, and you can see that you can easily change the text to any text that you wish to change it for. Let me just change it to myriad Arabic, just like that, for a simple level of font. Let me just delete these out right here, and let me show you other options that are available in the text tool right here. So I can left align this, I can center align this, or I can right align the text that I have, just like this. It's left, center, and right. I can also increase the size of the character spacing right here. So let's say if I want to have character spacing here, right now it's 0 pixel. If I were to do 10, you can see that the character spacing actually increases. If I were to do 50, you can see that the character spacing increases just like this. If I were to do 100, you can see that the character spacing increases much more. So you can create much more space between the characters just by using this. And over here is the character line height. Right now it's on 27. If I were to do 0, see what happens. So if I were to do 0, over here you can see, let's do 0. Alright, so let me just do 20 over here, and you can see that the line spacing actually reduces. If I were to do 10, it squeezes in altogether. So I can actually increase the font size to spacing to 50 to create more gapping in between the lines just like this. So now let me just do this and keep it back onto 30, let's say 20, so that it looks more pleasing to our eyes. And usually we want to have some level of spacing over there. So like other tools, we can also control the opacity of the text from over here. And over here I have the fill icon, fill color, so I can select any color that I want to apply onto the text. Over here, I can also add in border to the text, which is actually cool. So you can see that I have my border, and I can also increase my border size according to what I wish. So 12 is a bit too much, so if I were to do 2, you can see that the borders in the text. So I can choose a different color for the border, suppose for example red, and you can see that there's the red border around the blue fill color right there. So I can also enable the shadows, so that to increase the shadows of this. So I can change the shadow over here. So let me just say 4. So I can enable and disable the shadow of the text as well. So you can have a bit of a shadow, as you can see, a bluish tint over there that you can use quickly for a realistic design. So you can also blur this out, as you can see. So you can add in background blur as well. So we're going to look at background blur in further lessons. So this is how you can import and modify text inside of Adobe XD. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.